because it's led to a goal, on hindsight, probably is quite a soft free kick. So that doesn't really help me, and that's made it 1-1. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another REFSIX weekly vlog. So this weekend I had the weekend off, and there are going to be a few clips right now of my weekend away. I was at the cricket in Edgbaston to watch the finals day, so here they are. So as you can see, I had a great weekend away, good friends, just a great time really. So I took Saturday off, I took Sunday off, and it's Monday morning today. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the full day off today to recover from the weekend. And then I have a speed session, so it's match day -1 tomorrow, and then game Wednesday. So I'm going to take you through that as it comes. In terms of me, I feel a lot more refreshed. I'm ready to go. I'm being assessed on Wednesday as well. So we go again. This will be assessment 7 of the marking season. So that's going to be the plan. Come along and we'll hopefully have another belting week. So we'll see you the rest of the week. So it's Wednesday, it's match day. I am currently at REFSIX HQ. So I've cycled in. So basically this will be like an extended warm up for me. It feels strange, the game being on a Wednesday. I feel very much in myself that it's Tuesday today. So my days are all mixed up. As you saw yesterday, I did a pitch session. It was nothing major. It was match day -1. So my legs feel fine today. I feel pretty good. I'm pretty ready. I'll leave here at 5 o'clock because the game is just around the corner from my house. So basically, we're just going to crack on as we normally do. I'll show you my lunch, even though the guys in the office are going to be like, brilliant. We have a vlogger in the house, so they take a little bit of stick for that, but we love it. So yeah, that's match day today, and I'll take you through as always. It's going to be a little bit different because obviously I'm in the office, and you know, this is basically a normal working day now that things are starting to turn back to normal. So hopefully it shows you guys what it's like to do a day of work as well. Obviously my friends will be like, John, they'll be like, it's a day in his life. But yeah, so it's a little bit more back to normal now, which is, I don't really know if I like it or not, but we'll see anyway. We'll see how it goes. So obviously I'm being assessed today as well, and my coach is coming down. I think Hassan might even come down, so I've got basically a fan club today. So hopefully the fan club are in full force. We get a good mark, everyone loves me, and we get on with it. So let's get it, and we'll see you at lunchtime. Okay, so it's lunchtime here in the office. The boys have gone out for lunch, and I'm basically sticking to my routines of just keeping it me, because I can control what I can control. So for lunch, we have salad, a nice salad with couscous, and then I'm gonna warm up some noodles as well. I bought these yesterday, and I've bought lunch noodles as well, just to keep myself basically massively carbed up, because I've obviously cycled in, so I need to fuel my legs. I'm cycling home, so I need to, you know, keep that fuel up, and then I've got a nice dinner tonight. So yeah, that's what it is so far. I'm gonna go out for a walk at lunchtime, clear my head, listen to a podcast, to keep my routine up. So the cycle home would be quite nice as well. It'll be nice and chilled out. So that's the plan so far. So far so good. It's a beautiful day out there, and it doesn't look like it's going to rain. So we're just going to carry on doing what we're doing, and I'll see you at the ground. Actually, no, I won't see you at the ground. I'll see you at home for packing of my bag, which I still haven't done. As always, it's going to be in a rush, and dinner. So I'll see you then. Okay, so the time's 6:15. It's been a bit of a rush. It's coming home. I've still got to pack my bag, so I'll do that after this. But dinner is turkey, steak, wedges, salad, homemade pickled onions. This will keep me going. Gels are about to be packed, and I've got a little surprise for you in the bag as well, which I picked up the other day. So hopefully they're cool. So I'll show them in a minute. So yeah, I'm going to wolf this down, pack my bag, and off to the ground. Luckily, the ground's only roughly 5-10 minutes away from my house. So it's the closest one of the season, so we're all good. And it's an 8 o'clock kickoff, so I've got to be at the ground slightly. I can be at the ground slightly later. So yeah, that's all good. Away we go. Right, so let's get bag check. So
I have a few new things today. New boots, but I will have the Under Armours in the bag. Actually, yeah, the Under Armours will be in the bag, just to make sure. Wash kit, under socks, water and tab. That's warm-up top, 2 t-shirts, 1 warm-up top, and Under Armour, 2 pairs of socks, 1 pair of shorts, and undershorts. The new things today are a little bag of Skittles, because these are cute little bag to keep me going. But I have these energy gummies. So I'm gonna eat one of these. Another 3. Now I'm gonna eat my half time. So I'm gonna eat them at half time, and I'm gonna see if they do anything. If they buzz me up. I also do have a gel, but I can't remember where I've put it. It's in my box. And obviously the box is there as well. So that's the new things today. I'll let you know how they are. The boots may or may not come on today. I obviously am being assessed, so might just keep everything hairbands. Might just keep everything as is, just for my sake. Give the boots one more show. But yeah, I'm gonna go pack this up and then basically leave. So yeah, see you in a bit.
Okay, so I'm back from the ground now. It's about 10:30. In terms of the game, I thought it went really well. I managed it well. I haven't spoken to anyone yet. I wanted to get my sort of initial reaction. I spoke to Hassan in the changing room, and he said I did solid, but we're going to do a little debrief tomorrow for the vlog. I messed up with my REFSIX. Basically, I got a new watch, and I didn't sync across, so I ran out of time. It's obviously me. But I know I'll show you an Apple stat here that I ran 11K, which is a belter of a game. And if we can get the REFSIX stats, I'll put my instead of the 11K. But overall, I feel like I managed the game really well again today. I'm refereeing with like a lot of confidence, and that, you know, I think it helps. I had good rapport with the players. I think the best joke today, I looked like the bad guy from Star Wars, Kylo Ren. So I'll put a picture of him here. It was the best joke of the day. Obviously having long hair, and somebody gave me banter in the crowd as well. So if that was the only thing they were picking up on, that was fine. I gave 3 penalty appeals, or I turned down 3 penalty appeals, but I was so close to play that I don't think there was too many arguments. In all seriousness, there was an assessor there and my coach was there, so it'd be interesting to see what they say. And like I said, debrief tomorrow of Hassan, but I feel like it went really well. Again, only 1 yellow card though, so in all honesty, like, can the assessor mark me up that highly if I've only given 1 yellow? Probably not. Unless he picks up and says, John, you managed it really well, used your voice well, communicated well. I thought my fitness was phenomenal today. I don't know what it is at the moment, but I'm feeling fresh and ready. And, that whole thing about refereeing with confidence has done me a bit of good. So I didn't get too much footage of the ground because I was in a bit of a rush. In terms of team sheets and stuff weren't coming in on time, which was a bit frustrating. So I couldn't really do anything. But there's a video of me trying those jelly sweets things, and they weren't really jelly. They were really chewy. And I don't know if they have too much of an effect. They were 44 calories. They were pure sugar, but they were a lot chewier than I thought they were. I think my reaction said it all. My 2 assistants were great today. No problems with there. The pitch was bobbly, but that's because there's a shock puck thing on there. But overall, I thought it went well. Like I said, I've got a debrief with the assessor tomorrow, and hopefully I've got a call with my coach tomorrow as well, or tonight. I'll call him after this. He's quite good like that. So, hopefully it all goes well. I'll obviously catch up with you guys tomorrow. I'm going to do, obviously, the thing that every referee has to do for a game Wednesday night, Saturday. I've got to go wash my kit. Because otherwise I'm not going to have a kit for Saturday. And Saturday is a game at New Haven. So yeah, like I said, it'll be something different because we'll literally have a debrief tomorrow of Hassan and see how that goes. But for now, I'm going to go put my kit in the washing machine and then hopefully go to bed. I'm very buzzed. So I think it's going to be one of those nights in terms of I came in, spoke to my dad and said, Dad, I've had a really good game. So sleep may elude me tonight. It might be a bit of a tough day tomorrow. But, we move. It's podcast day tomorrow. So hopefully you're all listening to the REFSIX podcast and I will speak to you in a bit. Hi guys, and it is time to go through my match clips,
we're lucky that we're 2 for 2 at the moment in terms of games to matches. We've had the Burgess Hill last week, and now we've got the Vardinians this week. So I'm just going to take you through a couple of clips and then sort of talk about my decision-making process and, you know, why I do certain things in certain games as I did last week. It seemed to be quite a good hit, so I'm going to see if I can get the games as often as possible, really, for you guys. So the first clip is a penalty shout in the sort of 3rd or 4th minute. So if we roll it through, you can see I'm sort of wandering around, and there's the penalty shout there straight away. It's like a half appeal penalty shout. I look at the lino, and he shakes his head at me. You can see I'm there straight away. If we look at the still shot, I've got an unobstructed view, and then I don't really give too much. I tell him to get up, and then we play on. I use my voice. You can't really hear that. I use my voice and shout no. The assessor wanted me to cut the grass, give more, but I felt like this was after like 3 minutes. So I felt like raising my profile here wasn't really necessary, and you know, I feel like it would have hyped the players up a little bit too much. So that's why I left it the way it was. So yeah, the ball goes out, and then we can see it comes back in. So it's just about being on your toes and being ready, really. But I just didn't think it was necessary. It's the same clip as well. They play the ball quite nicely round. All happens in 5 minutes. You can see basically what I found quite good here was I was on my toes quite a lot. And you can see it's a quick ball over the top. And then I've had to sort of make very big movements to get there. So this game was, you know, very quick paced. I'll discuss at the end with my stats. It was a very quick paced game. I had to go up and down. It was about reading the game, being on your toes. And some advice that I've been given before in the past is use the ball as a speedometer. If the ball is rolling quickly, you should be moving quickly or picking up your speed. If the ball is sort of quite slow, you've got that time to walk around. And that's sort of one of the great advices that I've been given, because I now look at the ball and be like, oh, it's speeding up. I need to be ready on my toes. And that's really one of the best advice I've ever been given. This corner kick is something that got picked up in my assessment as well. So basically what happens is you can see the still shot. There's quite a lot of them. It's 0-0 at this point. It's about 10 minutes in, and you know, I do my usual trying to move around from different penalty in the penalty area, you know, to get as many different angles as I can. Obviously, my assistant is the opposite side of me, so I'm actually looking away from him at the moment. So I've got my somewhat back to him. But then when obviously the ball comes in, I've got the ball and the assistant most of the time. You can see there's a little bit of a tussle with the keeper. So I step in, and you know, I'm looking in, I'm stepping in, I'm on the move. And basically, if we stop the ball here, you can see that I've had to track back out of the penalty area because this guy's about to shoot and then scores. So the assessor said to me, you see me giving a quick thumbs up to the linesman. So the assessor then said I was too close to play, and I had that chance of being interfered, which is, you know, a fair comment actually. And I was a little bit too close, or I wasn't quick enough to get out. I got sucked in a little bit too much, and that's okay. I'm very sort of okay with that. It's a fair comment, and it's something that I can learn from next time. My coach picked up as well, and we discussed it at length as well about how to just be careful how far you go into the area. It's okay to go in, but just be warned. So I wanted to talk about my free kick procedure. So here you can see me looking away from the ball. I'm actually talking to my assistant. I'm saying, can you watch the ball while I walk away? It's something I say in my pre-match, and it's something that's really helped me, because it basically means I don't have to keep turning my head. I can just walk on through, and it's really aided me because I can walk away knowing that somebody's looking at the ball. I've got most of the players for now, and you know, there's this perception that, you know, everything has to be done quickly when it doesn't. So you can see if we roll it forward now, I tell him to look at the ball. I say, are you happy with it? When he puts it down, that's it, I can walk away. He goes, yeah. I said, you're happy with it. I then mark out the wall. And then this is something I've also been told to do as well. It's nothing really for the players. The players, if we stop it here, the players know what they're doing. Yeah, but basically what I do is I say, I make it for the assessor to be known and everyone in the stand, like, if your arms come out like this or like this, it's going to be a free kick. Close to your body, protecting yourself. and you're going to be okay. And you can see me talking to the player here about it. I put my arms out and I tell him, if you're close to the body, you're fine. And then I run away. Now, the conception here is that I take it quickly, but look, they've all run in and I said, no, it's on my whistle. And I was making sure that I was set and ready to go. And then the ball hits the bar and we carry on. But I'm going to pause it here because basically I've gone through all this process and then something else happens really quickly. So if we play it again, it's about being alert, being aware, and bang, you can see me in the corner ready to go. And I was ready to be on the run. I saw the whites regain the ball and I knew it was going to be a long ball. So basically I put in an absolute shift to get here to make sure I was ready for that potential dog zone. And I'm coming into the corner there. So you can see I've massively caught up with play, and it's one of the things that the assessor and my coach were really impressed with: my speed, my fitness, and the game was like this all game. So I know you can't see the exact run I did, but it was a high intense run. I knew I had to be on my toes, and there was a potential dog zone there. The keeper's come out, and if he clips in there, it's a red card. Interestingly, he didn't, so we were able to play, and they've scored from it. So, luckily, I didn't have to play an advantage. He didn't touch him, so it's great. And obviously, I've made this massive sprint as well, which you can see in my REFSIX stats at the end. But yeah, so that's how the game was. It was a lot of up and downs, a lot of high intensity, and it was hard work. I said I've run about 13k. So yeah, that was that clip. You can see me there, just ushering the players in, absolutely flagging. So this clip is, it sums up squeeze and play. You can see the ball's come over from the keeper. I'm in a great position because I've read where the drop zone is, and that's obviously another key bit of being a referee, is not looking at the ball, it's watching the drop zone, and I've watched it really well. I've got nice and wide, so I'm in between the ball, in between me and the assistant. And then you can see, look how close I am to the potential free kick that's about to be. So I'm there, I'm ready, bang. No one can argue with me because I'm right there. And that was a big thing and a big strength of my man management, is because I was there, they couldn't argue. And my fitness was, good enough to do this all game. And it gave me that respect to the players and didn't give them any room to argue. So, squeezing that little bit wider can help. And I know it's highlighted here, but I just think it was such a strength of mine in that game in particular, because it just aided my management in a game that was very one-sided in terms of Crawley down, peppering Vardinians with shots, and people are going to get frustrated, and being on top of that is just what I needed. Similarly here, look, I'm right on top of it, bang, quick free kick. I know he's very unhappy, and it leads to a goal, which is quite interesting. So if we just bring that back a little bit, my logic in it was, if we stop it here, there looks like there's a foul there. I'm ready. You can see I'm trying to change direction, but there's there's three of them all challenging for the ball. There's got to be a foul in there somewhere, and that was my logic. And I said, look, there's three of you there. One of you's got to win the ball, and he obviously wasn't happy. But there was one guy that wasn't too unhappy, and the rest of them got on with it quite well. On hindsight, it might be a little bit soft, which is quite unfortunate, really, because if we sort of speed this up a little bit, then, marking out the wall, speed it up, they actually go on and score. So instantly you can see that this guy's coming for me, and if we pause it here, you can tell, you can see me talking to him, but like, no, don't say anything, you're going to regret, don't be stupid. I say to him, that's your word, thank you, look, let me deal with it, I'll deal with it in my own way. Thank you. It is unfortunate because it's led to a goal. On hindsight, probably is quite a soft free kick. So that doesn't really help me, and that's made it 1-1. So this clip is it going to 2-2, and I have to, like, you see this massive goalmouth scramble here, and I'm at the edge of the box, and I've had to step in. Talk about squeezing in, like the keeper's made a save. Is there going to be a handball on the line? There's 3 attackers, 2 defenders. The 8 doesn't really care what's going on here. So I had to step in and squeeze to make sure that I didn't see any foul. And luckily, bang, another one goes in. So this makes it 2-2, sorry. So that made it very handy for me that was half time. Going into half time now, 2-2 rather than 2-1, and Crawley down feeling aggrieved about that soft free kick. It sort of did me a little bit of a favour, really, when you look at it. So the next what happens here, if we run it forward a little bit more, I've given the free kick, and I should have played an advantage if we replay the clip again. It's unfortunate. I've made a mistake. I know I've made a mistake. You can see me explaining. He makes the foul, and the player's done really well to get it. And the way I saw it, he was coming away from goal. I didn't know if he was going to wrap his foot round. And sometimes it's easier to give a free kick and be like, look, you're happy with a free kick, that's fine. He wasn't happy with a free kick, it wasn't fine. But if we roll the clip on, I've given the free kick and I say, look, I'm sorry, you can see it's a free kick here. And the players come up to me, they know I've made a mistake. I said, look, I'm telling them here, I'm sorry, I've made the mistake. I know, I thought you were going away. I said to him, and I see it from my point of view, that if you carried on going and didn't get the free kick, you'd be very unhappy. And he was like, yeah, but just wait, wait on. And I said, yeah, that's fine. I will, in the future, I continue to wait on. You can see me talking to him, and the captain was really good, actually. I had good rapport with him all game, and he was obviously aggrieved, and they're unfortunate. Luckily, I blew the ball before it got to the back of the net. But they were very, very good with me in terms of, accepting that I'd made a mistake. I owned up to it straight away. I wasn't going to die on that hill and be like, no, that's definitely a foul. You'll get what you're given. Like other referees I've met in the past, they're very much like, I've given the free kick, who cares? I said to them, look, fellas, I've made a mistake. I'm sorry. I thought you were going away from goal, and I just was a little bit too quick on the whistle. And they said, look, fair enough. Thanks for, thanks for being honest. And it really did aid me. Obviously, I'm not going to do that for every decision I know I've got wrong. But especially those ones where you could have waited, you just say, look, sorry, fellas, that's on me. I'll be better next time. And they're usually quite receptive to that. This clip is the yellow card. As you can see, we'll just roll that back. It's quite funny. He didn't think it was a yellow card, but we pause it here, and he's literally, the ball's up in the air, nowhere to be played, and he's just come in and splattered in. A nice, easy yellow card for me to give. You can see the manager's not happy. I get him straight away. Weirdly, in terms of this procedure, I didn't have to isolate, and he came up and spoke to me. So that's me half a job. The important thing was is the trainer came on. We got the trainer on. As you can see, I'm giving the yellow card, but I'm going to fast forward this. But there's something the assessor picked up on, which I didn't realise, is I'm talking over him now. Is the guy goes off, and because I cautioned the player, he doesn't necessarily have to leave the pitch, but he wanted to go off the pitch. So the assessor was like, oh, he didn't need to go off. And I was like, but he wanted to go off. He wanted to, accept a little bit more treatment. He actually doesn't accept any more treatment, but he wanted to go off. So that's great. Easy job for me. Tick a box for the assessor. Does he want to go off? Yes. Okay, cool. He doesn't have to go off. I told him he didn't have to. He was like, no, I want to go off. So I think he then similarly got substituted for an injury. So it doesn't matter anyway. And this is the final clip. So this is the 93rd minute. And we were talking about peppering. The ball is, I've probably run 12k at this point. The ball's been going up and down. And we have a penalty appeal. So you can see me drifting across and then trying to get on that back. And you can't see me now, but I'm coming across. And then we have a penalty shout here. I'll roll it back for you guys. And there. And I didn't think that was a penalty. There wasn't too much appeals. I'm straight there. And then he keeps going, and then bang, another foul. But I was quick enough, and easy enough to be like, okay, look, that wasn't a penalty, but that's a free kick. And I was there, I was on the scene. And, look, you can't really see too much complaints from anyone. So that was great for me in terms of my match control in the 93rd minute. I'm still up with play. The assessor loved it. My coach loved it. Hassan loved it. It was never a pen, looking at it there. And bam, we're on top of it straight away. And that's the important thing, really, making sure that we're on top of it and then aiding that match control to stop everyone complaining, basically. So they have been my match clips from the Vandinians game. Not too much sort of like in terms of yellow cards or that sort of thing, but a lot to talk about in terms of positioning and the more technical things that we have to talk through with our coaches and debrief with each other, really.
So they've been my match clips for this week, and I'll see you in the vlog in a bit. Also guys, so it's Thursday now. Yeah, match day +1. And I've just come back from our REFSIX weekly run at REFSIX HQ. The stats are here. We all run 5K once a week when we're in the office. It's quite nice. In terms of today, it's been a bit whirlwind for me. So I had a call with my coach, and he said I had a really good game. And then I had a call with the assessor who said I did well. But there was a few little minor points that came out, which is a little bit, not disappointing, because they were very, very nitpicky, which means I did well overall, just very nitpicky things. So basically what I'll do is I'll wait for the assessment to come through and see if I'm happy or not. I should get it by, he says, hopefully by tomorrow, because I've got a game Saturday, and I really want to close the chapter of this whole game really before my next one. So I mean, I can be disappointed or I can be happy and then close it off and then go again really. I'm refereeing well at the moment, basically, is what it's coming out as at the moment. I'm refereeing with a lot of confidence, and it's starting to show. It's all good really, but you got to keep your head screwed on, and I hope that, like, these vlogs are, personally for me, will help me keep my head screwed on, and you guys will probably keep my head screwed on as well, which is great. I've had some lucky appointments with the Burgess Hill game in the middle and the line at Eastbourne, so I'm having a great season and I'm enjoying it as well, which is the main thing. So obviously the rest of the day today will be just to eat, chill out. I might try and put a bit of a chest session in. I haven't been to the gym in a while. I'm slightly feeling a twinge in my groin, so I'll probably end up on the bike tomorrow. Match day will be -1 tomorrow, but hopefully I can see you guys tomorrow and we can just say, we can close the assessment off, and then I'll say how I feel tomorrow. So I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow. So that is the Van Dinians game done and dusted. It's Friday morning now. Basically the assessor hasn't sent the report through today, and I don't really want to be thinking about it today. It's match day -1, so I want to sort of think about my sort of tomorrow's game really, rather than an assessment, because if it's not as good as I want it to be, then I don't really want to be thinking about it and it'll get on my nerves. So I'm just going to write it off, and then I'm sure I'll discuss it in the next vlog without any issues. But I've got bigger fish to fry. I've texted both my assistants. Neither have come back so far. Actually, one has come off injured, so I'm just waiting for a replacement that should come through today. And the other one hasn't replied, so I'll chase him up today. But other than that, thanks for all the support as always. It's been a pleasure making these vlogs. We're glad that you like them. So please subscribe if you haven't already. Please like and turn that little bell notification on so you get all the updates, because we've got some big content coming for you guys soon and we don't want you to miss it. Thanks for all the support as always, and I will see you at the next one.